Hi and welcome to Pragmatic Tracker. I'm Bill Andrews and I'm here to guide you through the process of how to enter your data on behalf of the HGIPRN into the Pragmatic Tracker site. So you will be provided with your own unique username and password, which you will enter in here. Now, depending on the speed of your internet connection will be the dependent factor on how quickly the home page will come up, and you will come to a span new home page, and this is where you're going to enter details of your clients. Now, to keep things really simple and as a starting point, I'm going to make some assumptions. I'm going to assume, for example, that you've decided to just use Core 10 as your outcome measure, and you're just going to use it at the very first session and the very last session with your clients. Now, it may be that you choose to use more measures, in which case it will be very obvious to you how to do that within the system. And it also may be the case that you will choose to use Core 10 at every single session, which I would really strongly recommend you to do. And of course, you can add in the details of each of those sessions if you wish to do so. But right now, I'm wanting to keep things very basic and just assume that you're seeing your clients, you're using one Core 10 at the beginning of treatment and one Core 10 at the end of treatment, and you're going to enter details about the client. So let's go to create a new client, and now you're brought to the client page, and here you can put in some identifier for the client but not the client's name. So let's see, it's client 1, for example. And don't worry about the email address for the client, and the age was 45. It was a female client who was living alone and had no dependent children and was employed, was white British, and was on antidepressant medication. Now, as soon as you choose a type of medication, a space comes for the drug name. If you don't know the name of the drug initially, maybe the client doesn't know the name of the drug, you can simply populate that with a question mark and come back to it later on. If you know the name of the drug, you can just pop it in here. I'm just saying fluoxetine. You have a place for some referral notes. So this is the initial profile of the client. Number of sessions we will be returning to at the end when we're closing the case off. In this case, the practitioner is simply practice. And here you have the various measures. Now, as I said, you may choose to use PRN15 or ENA, and these are available to you to choose here. You need to default to choose one anyway, so we'll just say PRN15, and you've got the Core 10 total, and you're going to use that Core 10 total as your primary measure. And feedback, there's just one available in the system, so that will be automatically selected for you. And that is that in terms of creating the profile for the client. Now, when we return for the next little video, we'll show about how to add in the details of that first session for this client. Thank you very much and come back soon.